We're going to have a review of position once. You'll notice that a lot of your shots
go that way.
Went that way. So that ball flight always responds to what the club looked like at impact.
Right.
We've learned through trial and error and through practice that there is a correlation between not being able to square this up and how we grip it with our left hand. One of the things you need to do when you go to practice is review the gripping fundamentals so that you absolutely know on Monday you did the correct grip, on Wednesday you did the correct grip. Every day you did not forget what the correct position was. Top of the handle, it'll be rolled, it will be to the side of the handle, and this crease will go to the right side, go towards your shoulder. Now let's talk about the right hand. I want you to take these two middle fingers and set it, I could set it on the first knuckle, the crease of the first knuckle, crease of the middle knuckle, base of the fingers. These are called the grip finger. I want you to put it on the center crease and grip it like that. Very perfect. Now just slide that down until it bumps the other finger. Boom. Then you just want to you're going to take this lifeline and just kind of sit it, wrap it around that thumb. We're going to hit a few balls.
Okay.
Then we're going to let go and regrip and hit a few balls. We're just going to do that. I've got to get this repetitive to build the other fundamentals around. Because you could be doing these other fundamentals really well, but the ball not doing what you want,
right.
and you not think it's you're not doing those fundamentals well. Well, it's really the grip.
Okay.
So we've got to get really comfortable with the grip. So just start swinging. Don't worry about the ball. You're just going to desensitize yourself to this grip.
Well, it's straighter already.
Okay. Good. Much better. Feel better?
Yeah, it's amazing. You're like a magician. How'd you do that?
All right. You're doing good. You're doing it. Oh, really good.
Oh my gosh.
Even though that's new and uncomfortable, it's not going to be permanent. It'll become extremely comfortable, but you've got to repeat it. And you're going to be motivated to repeat it when you see those kind of shots.
I know.
Better. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Take this in your left hand only.
Okay.
Good. Now, I want you to hold it straight out. And I'm going to push against you. I don't want this elbow to bend. I want you to feel like you're resisting using the stronger shoulder muscle in this elbow. And I want you to pull toward this hand. Okay, good. Now straighten it. Now, I want you to pull with the shoulder toward the hand. Stronger muscle back here. Okay. You're putting a lot more force into the pull when you use the longer lever as opposed to bending this. If this is the lever point, you're going to be much weaker with this than you will with this.
Okay.
Okay, so take it back here one more time. Feel yourself now. Not only are you going to pull this just with the arm, but you're going to use your whole body to help pull. We just don't want that to be. So you're leaning and you're pulling. So you're using your hip muscles to help pull, shoulder muscles to help pull, this arm to help pull. We're not just doing it through this.
Wanting to bend.
Right, and that's the piece, that's the box that I need to get checked. I never want you to do one-handed drills with a weighted club,
Okay.
That's body's just not designed for that. So we're right here. That looks good. I want you to pull using your turn, your everything through that shoulder, but your focus is here. Oh, it's so much stronger. Mm-hmm. Can you feel this, the extra strength? So that's what we need to work on right there. I want you to just set it here first and really feel and see that you have a nice extension right there. You really want to feel and see that right there. This is called the 2 position when the club reaches parallel. So we're going to have a correct 1 to 2 move. 1 to 2. We take the club parallel, but we're going to learn to do that without letting that elbow bend. Okay, good. Now do it without letting your eyes go back with you. Okay, that's all right. No, it's good to do it the first time. So you feel it. Okay, good. If we could have a little bit more hinge, that would even be better. Very good. Very good. Now, we're going to go to the 3 position, which is when the left arm. This is 2, club is parallel. 3 is when the left arm is parallel. That's it. So that, keep it focus on right there. Good. So go from 1 to 3. Good. Good. Let's go from 1 to 3 again. Good. There is a difference between this and this.
Oh.
So you just want to turn. Instead of going this way so much, we're going to actually try to come in here more so this elbow stays a little bit closer to your right side. So it's almost
better?
Much better. And so we basically want to give ourselves permission to turn this right hip back. You remember last time we talked a little bit about this leaning in your backswing? So you want to have that, so that leaning, and you'll feel that left knee drop down. Yeah, more like that. Good. Excellent. All right. Now you'll find that when you don't bend that elbow, you're going to have a more stable radius of your golf circle. Therefore, the club is going to return to the same depth you set it on the ground behind the ball to start with.
More consistency.
And this left arm is straight, club's on the ground. If that left arm bends, the club's going to come off the ground. So hitting the ground is going to be much easier if you maintain that left arm extension. That's one box that we're checking today. Wow. Let's emphasize in this next series of practice shots. Let's emphasize this lean. While we're working today, I want to not only work on this, but I also want to make sure that we're not leaning to the right foot. Very nice. After you hit a ball, if you ever take your hands off the club, go through a conscious re-gripping. Don't just grab it and assume that you grabbed it correctly. You need to have confirmation with your intellect and your vision. Very nice. A little baby draw. Let me see you get your good grip. And I want you to feel, just kind of let your elbows stay very close to each other. And put your eye on that club face and notice that by turning into the ball with your body, the club comes in square. So you're shifting to the left side. But I also want you to let your right thigh and right knee move towards your left knee. So I want a very stable face angle. So what I want you to feel like you're getting ready to do is you're going to pull this, not with your hands, but by moving that, turning that right hip as if you're hitting that ball. There you go. Boom. So this elbow and hip are almost joined to each other. They're connected and they move. Try to incorporate that feeling of hitting it with your right hip. Good. One more. Ooh, that had a little different action. Do that again. I like that. There's a different sound.
There is.
It's more speed. That's more power. You're starting to really connect the club to your body. That's the one. Beautiful. Better. It's a lot of good work today. We really reviewed some things that we needed to. Obviously, I want you to retain all of what we worked on today. But in terms of prioritizing the things we did work on, which one is the most important? It's the grip. It's something that we don't want to have to keep coming back to. We really have to have that box permanently checked. I don't expect the other boxes to be permanently checked right now, but the grip can be right now. It needs to be. I can never work on these other pieces unless the session begins with a good grip. The second thing we worked on was this left arm. And I approached it in a lot of different ways. My handle right now is right in front of my belly button. It's still right in front of my belly button. So your club only moves when your body moves. It doesn't move independent of the hand. The hands are not taking the club back. The body's taking the club back.
That's the key.
My elbows are in the same position here. So I want you to try to feel this while your eyes stay on the ground. So this shoulder is not going this way, it's actually coming down. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch my left knee go to here. Right knee. My knees are actually kind of scissoring. So as this flexes, this extends incrementally. So here's my two knees. As this one flexes, this one will extend. And they're almost equally doing this is increasing its angle while this is decreasing by the same amount. That's what keeps us level. I'm not asking you to do this. It's this. My head didn't move to the left. My shoulder went right there. But my shoulder is not going to here. This knee's going more this way or this way as opposed to that. Remember that I also use that phrase, squash the can? You want to feel that. Yeah, more like that. All right, I'm very, very pleased.